And that's off the inside edge. And we are underway. That one's in there, and the count even at 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Wilson leads off second with nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
That is the third baseman, Max Muncy.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there, and it's 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. Out there to center. Grisham sprinting for this one. He's got it. 2 away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Nick Kurtz.
And Boog, he brings a big bat to this lineup. He's on pace to hit more than 40 home runs this year, and that's a guy where if it's more than a couple of games without a dinger, guys are wondering what's going on. You're so used to seeing him round the bases. You put a guy like this in the middle of the lineup and just put it on autopilot. Big-time hitter, always a ton of fun to watch.
And a foul ball. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jeffrey Springs. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking
right
it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. 1 out, bases empty.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an
Batting
inning,
third,
got to be
the
feeling
first
pretty
baseman.
good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, bases empty. That's way
ball, 1
outside. And the count even 1-1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Fastball is outside. And they'll do it again. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Yankee
Leading
Stadium,
off
here's
for the
Gio
A's,
Urshela.
the first baseman, Gio Urshela.
Max Fried will go to work. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next one is off the plate. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Countful.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Austin wins. Up next for the A's. Curveball drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Max Schumann.
And now, Max Schumann. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one missed. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back for more from the Bronx, bottom of the second. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Springs back to work. There's the strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Hit on the ground to short. On to Urshela. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Rooker makes the play, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Jason.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. And now 1-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's a speed threat. Denzel Clark. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that one upstairs.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
This to center field. LeMahieu makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jacob Wilson now at the plate. Doubled his first time up. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's ball 3.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Wasting no time. He's
Now batting.
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. That's a little high. Now 1-2.
Too close
1
for
ball,
me,
2
partner,
strikes,
to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Man at second. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The A's strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, that's too high.
And it's through for a hit. Volpe flying around third and headed home. Throw is offline, and he scores. We're tied at 1.
Big RBI for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. The pitch to LeMahieu. Next offering is outside. Gonna count 1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And it's just foul.
That's outside.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the third. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Hit into right center. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Led off the game with a strikeout. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Aaron Judge
The right
at the
fielder,
plate.
number
0 for
99,
1. He struck out
Aaron
swinging last time.
Judge.
And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Just missed it.
Benny hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the
The
ballpark.
first baseman,
Tell you
number
what, that wind is
22.
blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
So up next, Ben Rice. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A little bit low, and that's ball one. Wells over at second. LeMahieu on at first with 2 down. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. First pitch misses.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that is out of play. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Luis Urias. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball 1.
Swings through that. The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now. Bounce to third. Chisholm sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, Gio
Urshela steps in. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
Ball 1.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air And it falls.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting
Now
in that
batting,
at bat. With the way
catcher,
defenders
Austin
track down balls these
Wheeler.
days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
That one hit to right. Judge makes the play, and that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
up
four.
for the
Stepping
Yankees,
in the long
the
ball
designated
threat,
hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left, to the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Outside corner, got him looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Inside, ball
Dominguez gets out of the way. That's ball one. Just off the inside edge. And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
That one
Ball three.
close, ruled the ball. And the count is 3-1.
strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
3-2.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the
The
base
batter,
runner over at
number
first
11.
base is going to have a very
Shortstop,
aggressive
Anthony.
secondary lead. So a ball down the line
Okay.
or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hit in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
First and second, two outs. And now Austin Wells. That one lifted to left. Schumann should have this one. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two are left. We played four, all tied 1-1. Back in the Bronx,
Leading
top
off
five,
for the
John
A's,
Sciambi with
the
Chris
left fielder,
Singleton.
Max
And leading it off, Max Schumann. Fried back to work. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito
Nope, outside.
started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Next offering is foul back. And that one
That's ball
misses
three.
up and in. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
The center fielder, number 1.
Go ahead
Denzel
run on base.
Clark.
Denzel Clark up next for the A's. And a sac bunt here. Rice. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the
The batter,
runner up
number
and
5.
give your team a chance to
Shortstop,
score the
Jacob
go-ahead run. That's exactly
Wilson.
what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 5th.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker, 1 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Dives, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for the
inning. And
Yankees,
stepping in
the
for the
second
Yankees,
baseman,
DJ
DJ
LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
And ball
Off the plate,
1 to
ball 1.
LeMahieu.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly
Ball.
been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Just
ball
missed.
3 balls, no strike.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can
The
see
center
it right
fielder,
there
number
with such
12.
tight plate discipline.
Back to the top of the Yankee
Grisham.
order. Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at first with no outs here.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air. Wilson hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Man at first, one away.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on
The
the
first
inside
baseman,
corner for
number
that backwards
22.
K right there. I think the
Yeah.
hitter saw it all the way,
Right.
coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Chop to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back in New York.
Leading off for the
Now here
Athletics,
is
the
Nick
designated
Kurtz.
hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Kurtz goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 21 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next offering is downstairs.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Muncy
Inside,
up to hit
ball
for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Check swing, called strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouls one off, 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham settles under it. He makes the grab. 2 down. Luis Urias up next for the A's. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
No strikes.
This one popped up. Volpe makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one outside. 1-0. The Athletics have some bullpen action. T.J. McFarland appears to be getting loose. Number 49 also getting ready. Swing and a ball popped up. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Pitch misses. 2-2. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a
fielder,
cookie down the
24.
middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Jeffrey Springs won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Sean
A's,
Newcomb gets the ball now.
number 31.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. He is struck out and he is walked. Check swing and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Chisholm at first, one gone. Snap throw to first. Chisholm back in on a dive. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
The batter, number 11.
First and second, one out. Volpe will hit next.
Volpe.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Base hit right field. Jazz on his horse coming around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Line drive and foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runners are at the corners, one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two
Now
strikes,
back,
sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
LeMahieu swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one outside. They're now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hit in the air, right field. Rooker gliding in towards the infield. He's got it, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Hamilton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off with the
Gio Urshela to the plate.
Baseman, Gio Urshela.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Austin Wins up next for the A's. And ball one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hill, the lefty, warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. On the ground to third. Jazz tosses to first. The A's go quietly. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Lopez.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Trent Grisham.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Just missed.
Ball, that's high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Good wood on that changeup. Barreled it up. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
Too low, and it's ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Judge out on the play.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Ben.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That's in there. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
Late with the swing there.
A 1-2
ball,
count. All
2
he's
strikes.
seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
He goes down looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Lawrence Butler.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Hamilton back to work.
Nope.
Close
Ball
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 2-1. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.